an increasing number of Eden Project supporters want to know our specific position on climate change. Some of you are Game of Thrones fans, and you may recall the episode where Tyrion Lannister is having this rather dramatic discussion with Jon Snow. And Jon says, "How do I get people to believe what I'm saying?" And Tyrion said,
"People's minds aren't made for problems that large. White Walkers, the Night King, Army of the Dead."
Perhaps today he would have added the possibility of catastrophic climate change. Is it real? Is it not real? Is it urgent? Is it not urgent? And I'm here today to hopefully open a respectful dialogue in what Eden has seen and what we can do to make a difference. So if you're asking me, what is Eden's official position on climate change? Here it is. Eden is planting millions of trees every single year, and every single one of those trees, by design, absorb carbon from the atmosphere and sequester it in the trunk, sequester it in the root system, and sequester it in the ground. And if you believe in climate change, sequestration takes place. If you don't believe in climate change, if you're one of the naysayers, guess what? Trees still just do what they do. They suck in CO2 from the atmosphere and they exhale oxygen, which is kind of good. And in addition to that, we provide employment for people to plant trees, so both ecological healing and economic healing take place at the same time. I've had the opportunity to travel the globe quite a bit in my life. And I'll go back to my childhood. I grew up in the Philippine Islands on the island of Mindanao. And coming back as an adult and seeing 97% of the forest cut down and hearing an impossibility that they had gone roughly 7 months without any measurable rainfall was the first alert 25 years ago, something's wrong. Shortly thereafter, I found myself in Ethiopia and finding out they'd gone through prolonged drought, followed by torrential rainfall that had destroyed their farming and literally destroyed their village and resulted in the loss of 11 lives. And then working in Haiti, working in Indonesia, working in Nepal, working in Mozambique. The story's the same thing every time you interview an elder. What was it like when you were a child and what is it like now? And they all say the same thing. Much hotter. Not enough rain, followed by suddenly too much rain. And these patterns tell me something's wrong, certainly at the regional level, if not the global level. Eden's mission is very simple and very clear. We are here to provide employment to the poorest of the poor and have them grow, plant, and guard trees to maturity until their regional environment is healed. Regional environments are absolutely being impacted by increased heat. The area's getting hotter, the trees are gone, the forests are gone. Too much rain, too little rain, all these cycles that are just out of control as a direct result of the local forests being destroyed. So you have people who were once sustainable farmers and fishers now have dropped below that sustainability level, and our mission, hire people to plant trees, provides an equalizer that allows for the local economy and the local environment to both begin to rise together as our dual mission takes place. So there are a lot of advocacy groups out there with climate change as one of their primary missions. The United Nations, for heaven's sakes, and the European Union, and all these giant groups committed to raising the alarm. They don't seem to have a real world solution. And I don't believe Eden's mission is to get lost in that space. We want to stick with what we specifically feel is our very clear mission objective. Hire the poor to plant trees. And in that, a real world solution is offered. So consider this. What if climate change is a symptom, and a symptom that is brought on by human behavior? And there's a lot of controversy there, but one thing that's not controversial is the world's forests are in trouble. Over 50% of the world's forests have been cut down in the last 100 years. One of the solutions, both achievable and cost-effective, is to restore the world's forest. And why not hire the poorest of the poor to plant the trees and solve two problems at once? So you're concerned about climate change. So you're not concerned about climate change. Our approach has the same results either way. Trees sequester carbon by inhaling, if you will, carbon dioxide, storing carbon in the trunk, and exhaling oxygen. And in our approach, we hire the poorest of the poor to make this photosynthesis biotic experience occur at the rate of millions of trees every single month. So we have a solution, a real world solution that anyone and everyone can become part of. And that's my hope, that'll come out of our respectful discussion together. In the next vlog, we're going to go a little deeper in the whole subject of whether or not climate change is real. We're going to look respectfully at both sides of the discussion and actually take a look at some science. Yay! And learn together. But I also want to respond to questions and thoughts that you might have. So please join in on the discussion, comment, question, hopefully no latent or overt hostilities. Just let's engage, let's learn together. So subscribe, like, and share. Let's get the word out because the solution is there.